Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be doing some really cute Halloween slash fall nails. They're going to be pumpkin nails. Look at this cute inspo I found on Pinterest. They're like tortoise shell-ish kind of pumpkins, and I just thought they were super cute. I don't know if this is the actual original creator, because if you know, you know, there's just like a lot of reposting that goes on Pinterest, but this was posted by Self Heal Journey. I apologize if the original creator ever sees this and just doesn't get the shout out they deserve, because these are too cute. So I'm gonna go ahead and recreate these today. These nails, I'm gonna be using the natural almond nail tips from Apres. I don't know if I'm actually going to wear these, but I'm gonna make them in my nail sizes because, like, who else am I gonna make them for? Nail sizes are picked out. Now let's prep. I'm going to be using my e-file with the sanding band to remove the shine. And then a hand file to smooth out the edges. Okay, nails are prepped. Now it's time for my base color, and I'm actually going to be using a new one today. I forgot I had this pack of gel polish. I literally bought this years ago, like when I was living in Virginia. I never used it. I don't even know why I bought this, but I was looking through here and it actually just has like a bunch of different nude colors, and I think I'm going to use this one here. This is the color I'm going to be using. It's 330, or the number 330. And it's more of just like an actual beige nude color instead of like a sheer pink kind of nude that I usually use. I just feel like this one would look really good as the base of the pumpkin, so that's what we're gonna use today. And you guys, I was also just thinking, because I said earlier, like, who else am I gonna make these nails for? Like, I have to make them for myself, but actually I could make them for you. Like, I was thinking, what if I do like a press on nail giveaway type of situation where I choose one of my subscribers to create a custom press on nail set for? Do we like that idea? Please leave me your thoughts in the comments. But also I have questions, because I'm thinking like, okay, if I do this, how would I choose the person? Like, I think it just would have to be random. Like, obviously I would want you to be subscribed and like a supporter of my channel, but I don't know how I would actually choose the person. Like, I wish I could make nails for all of you guys, but I don't have the time or energy for that. And by the way, thank you for 125,000 subscribers. I just hit 125 like last night, I think, so thank you so much. But anyway, back to the press on nail giveaway. Yeah, would that be cool or no? Let me know. But I definitely think it will be fun to create a custom nail set for one of you guys, and maybe I could make it like a reoccurring thing, like a once a month type of thing. I don't know if that's too much, so don't hold me to it. We gotta discuss and go over the details, and I'll probably announce it like officially in the next video that I do. But let's use this video to have a discussion about it, because I was just thinking about that and I thought it'd be really cool. I think I've only had one giveaway on my channel like a long time ago, and I think I did a box of like my current favorite curly hair products, and I literally don't even remember how I chose that person. I might have like downloaded an app or something. This is one coat of that polish. I'm gonna go ahead and apply a second coat. Okay, and this is what 2 coats of that nude polish looks like. Now let's get into creating our little pumpkins. For the pumpkins, I'm actually going to be using a glitter polish. This one is from Beetles. I have one of those big 100 gel polish packs from Beetles, so this is one of those. I actually used this in my last video, and we're going to use this today. The original inspo doesn't look like it has glitter or anything, but I think this is really the only orange that I have that's kind of like semi-sheer and not too opaque, so that's what we're going to go with. And creating the pumpkin is going to be really easy. I did a little practice nail off camera, and I'm gonna basically do like almost a heart shape at the tip of the nail. So I'm gonna drag that polish in a like semicircle there, and then a semicircle on the other side. And it doesn't have to be perfect because these will be outlined. So that looks good to me. I'm gonna go ahead and cure that for 60 seconds. I'm also gonna put gloves on because I don't want to get gel on my hands. I'm gonna alternate between doing pumpkins on the tip of the nail and then the cuticle area of the nail. So for this next one, the pointer finger, I'm going to do the pumpkin at the cuticle area up here. And I'm just gonna do that same like half circle motion. Okay, that one wasn't the best, but we can really define that when we outline it. So I'm gonna cure for 60. And then the middle finger, I'm gonna do it back on the tip of the nail. This is actually so simple. Definitely a very beginner friendly little Halloween or fall nail tutorial. This little pumpkin is gonna go on the cuticle area. Cure that. Last little pumpkin on the pinky. Okay, now for the tortoiseshell design, I'm gonna use a little bit of this brown. It's like a jelly brown from Madame Glam. I always use this one when I do my tortoiseshell designs. I'm just putting a little bit of that on my nail plate, and I'm also going to add a little bit of black. This one is also from Beetles. And then for the tortoiseshell, I'm just using a dotting tool, and I'm gonna dip into that brown, and then we're gonna do like little random splotches. Like, this does not have to be perfect. They're all gonna look different, and you'll see the vibe and see how it all comes together at the end. But on top of that brown, I'm gonna dip into a little bit of that black and put that on top of the brown without curing, so it can kind of blend together. Okay, and I'm gonna go ahead and cure that and then repeat on all the other nails. And speaking of pumpkins, I actually went to a pumpkin patch in quotes, with my husband and son this weekend, and it was a really good time. It was actually just like a little free community event, so it's like I can't complain too much, but I honestly was like baffled at the fact that we showed up and there was like max 30 pumpkins. I'm not even kidding. It was like they just went and bought a few pumpkins from Walmart or wherever local store and placed them in the park and called it a pumpkin patch. I was like so underwhelmed, but I'm like, this isn't even for me, so let me not complain. My son loved it. He was running around all day. He had a fun time. And the best part of the little festival was honestly the food. Like, I personally wasn't going for a pumpkin patch anyway. I was going for funnel cake, and they had really good soft pretzels. So that is my vibe when I go to festivals. Like, I just want snacks and treats and things that I normally can't get, like funnel cake, you know? But have you guys been to any little fall activities yet? I'm trying to find some more to go to. Probably some with my niece and nephew, maybe next weekend. I feel like these are looking a little messy, but we're gonna trust the process like we always do, and hopefully it comes together in the end. Okay, tortoiseshell is done. Now we're gonna go ahead and top coat it with matte top coat because the outlines are going to be with chrome powder. So I'm using this matte top coat from Gaioy. Okay, all the nails have their matte top coat. Now let's pray this chrome powder brings it all together, because I know that this looks a hot mess. Like pumpkins where? I don't see any pumpkins right now. I want the outline of the pumpkins to be super thin. This is the thinnest brush that I have, so we're going to be using this one today from Beetles. Actually, is that a little... Oh my god. I actually need to get new brushes. Do you guys see that little piece hanging off? Wow. Okay. Well, these are from Beetles. These are one of my favorites. It came in a pack of like 6, I think. And by the way, everything that I'm using in this video will be linked on my Amazon storefront. That is the place where you can find everything that I use related to press-on nails all in one place. I also will maybe try and link individual stuff down below in the description box. So if you are interested, check that out. And I actually found the better brush to use from that same Beetles pack. But for the outline, I'm going to be using black. You could really use whatever color you want, but since I already have black here, that's what we're gonna go with. The color doesn't necessarily matter because it will be covered in chrome. So I'm just lightly coating my brush. Like I said, I want these lines to be super thin. I feel like the thinner they look, the neater the design will look. So that's the goal. And basically, I'm just gonna outline the shape of the pumpkin. So the top of it, I'm gonna round out those lines. And then I'm gonna add the curved lines within the pumpkin to make it look like a pumpkin, you know? You'll see. And then we can't forget about the little pumpkin stem on top. And I'm also gonna add like a little curl coming out of the stem for like a vine. Now we're gonna go ahead and cure that. And now for the moment of truth, let's top this off with some chrome powder and see how it looks. I'm using this gold one that I always use. This thing will last me 10 more years, I swear. Like, you need the tiniest amount of chrome powder. So I've had this one forever. I'm just using one of these little old eyeshadow brushes. And because we put that matte powder down first, the only thing this chrome should stick to is the black polish that just cured and is still a little bit sticky. So let's see how it turns out. And to wipe away that excess chrome, I'm just using this sponge. And that is the final outcome minus top coat. I think it looks really cute. I feel like my lines could have been a little bit thinner, but the pumpkin came together, didn't it? I think it did. Let's go ahead and continue on with the rest of the nails. Although I feel like the rest of the nails are going to be even harder because the pumpkin is so much smaller than what I did on the thumbnail. Okay, pumpkins are done on both sets of nails. Now it's time to top coat them. And I'm going to be using this top coat from Gaioi. Here are what the nails are looking like now that they're top coated, and because I'm not exactly sure when or if I'm actually going to wear these, I'm going to go ahead and store them in a little acrylic case. This is an old one that I just keep reusing so that I don't waste them, because they are a little expensive. I think I paid like, I don't know, $12 for like a pack of 10 or something. So what the nails look like now that they're completely finished. I'm debating if I want to put them on or not. If I do, I'll of course insert another clip, but actually they're so cutesy. But let me know what you think about this design. It's definitely different than something I'd normally wear, but I think the pumpkins are just so cute for Halloween and for fall. It's a very like fun, youthful kind of design, you know?